Hi there, beautiful people. I'm back. I am so tired. Let me make this video about pets. I've had so many up over the years. And try to keep them until it's their time to go. Pets are meant for a lifetime. Their lifetime. You just don't give up on them. Well, I have a cattle dog mix. She's Border Collie and Red Heeler. She loves to herd my husband's cats. That's World War III. But I didn't want to talk about that. I wanted to talk about... My husband has a Himalayan also. This Himalayan will pop the gate open. Of course, he can't close it. So she sees an opportunity, and she comes running in. And what does she do? Runs for the litter box. Yuck. Well, it's not. You know what? That upsets her tummy. It's the cat litter that upsets her tummy. Apparently, I didn't catch her yesterday. But my husband was like, no, that's why her stomach's upset. She was in there up in the litter box. I'm like, no, she wasn't. He goes, yeah, she was. He goes, I was standing by the entertainment center, and I noticed the gate was open, and she wasn't in her bed. I'm like, oh, good Lord. I have been running her outside to go use the bathroom. Because I wasn't sure if she got into the cat litter or she got into some cat food. Apparently it was the cat litter again. It's a habit I can't break her from coming up in the room. I don't care if that gate is closed or if it's open. She needs to stay up out of the room. I gotta figure out something now. I had a Pekingese. It was a mix. The vet's office called him Picnics. He was so cute. He was Pekingese and Border Terrier. It was only a face a mother could love. In that mushed-in face, that long Pekingese body, with that terrier fur from head to his little stubby. He had a stub tail. It wasn't long like a Pekingese or anything. You know, had that dog until he was 18 years old. Broke my heart. And I had to have him put to sleep. His name was Pee-wee. Ferocious little thing, too. I don't know, might have been because of the Pekingese up in him, but he was a mean little thing. At times. And he was pretty good. Then I had a pit bull. It was purebred. It was registered with the American Dog Breeders Association. Had him till he was 5. And sadly, I had to have him put to sleep. Oh, God, that broke my heart. That really did. And then my son had 2 Chihuahuas. He goes, Mom, can you please take care of them? He goes, I know I'm not responsible enough. I'm like... So I ended up with his 2 Chihuahuas. Bandito and Lil Miss Prissy. Bandito was like a little stuffed burrito. He weighed 11 pounds. It was a chunky little monkey. He was an apple head. He was adorable. But sadly, I had to have him put to sleep too. He had congestive heart failure. Then we had Little Miss Prissy. 3 pounds. Only 3. She loved my husband so much she would have easily laid down her little 3-pound life all to save my husband. But we had to have her put to sleep too. She had allergies out the wazoo, and all the medication that we had her on was not helping her. Poor little thing. She was on antihistamine, she was on all of it. Her poor little skin. Ooh. It was horrible. It really was. And then, years ago, I had a cat. I had walked through this field with my kids. We were on our way to the grocery store. But there was a dumpster back there. And I kept hearing this noise that sounded like a baby. And I told myself, I said, well, on the way back, if I still hear that noise, I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's not a baby. Go dumpster diving. Well, on the way back, I heard it again. So I set down my grocery bags. I told my kids to just stand there. I walked over there to the dumpster and I kept looking, and then all of a sudden I found this bag and I picked it up and I heard the meowing, crying, whatever you want to call it. It sounded like a newborn baby. So I quickly pulled it out and ripped open the bag. It was four newborn kittens in there. One was already gone. Two were already gone, I should say. The other one was knocking on heaven's door like, let me in. Well, the one that I ended up saving, I was like, I'll take him home, I'll give him rest and some care. If he passes away during the night, he'll know that he was loved in his final moments. And I was preparing myself, and I woke up the next morning, and there he is, just zooming around, having a grand old time. Why do kittens automatically start climbing curtains? I named him Charcoal. He was small as a little charcoal. Same color. Of course, when he grew up and got neutered, he wasn't so small. But he was the same color as a piece of charcoal. And one of his eyes wasn't even open yet. The other one in the corner just barely started opening up. So I immediately went back to the store, got him some king cat food, and that little thing pigged out. Had him for 11 years. Well, I had moved from Texas to Colorado for a time. I had asked my mom to take care of my cats. And I said, as soon as I get back, I'll take my cats back. A few months later, I came back to Texas, asked my mom for my cats back. She said, nope, you ain't getting them. They're mine now. So she kept my cats. I had a Bengal, and he was 28 years old. 28 when he had to be put to sleep. That was heartbreaking. But not as bad. I think it's because he lived a long life. He lived a long life, so it wasn't as heartbreaking for me. Well, it was, but not as bad. And then when I had to have Charcoal put to sleep, poor little thing, apparently he had cancer. And my mom was like, don't go with me. Mom, you said that he was your cat now, and all of a sudden, I have to go with you? Just rip my heart right out. So I went. I cried a little bit, but not too much. And I did cry, but not as much as I thought I would. Because I knew that my mom did love the cat, and that she was caring for him. You know, same thing that these cats had passed away from. Same thing that my mom had passed away from. One of her cats, Whiskers, had died from congestive heart failure. Kit, the 28-year-old Bengal, he had died from liver and kidney failure. My mom, too. Charcoal died from cancer. My mom, too. Oh, it's hard, people, when you gotta have your pets put to sleep. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. It just brings up a lot of memories. So, what are y'all doing? Matter of fact, hit that like button, subscribe to my page, hit that bell notification, and leave a comment down below for me. I know I'm not the only one out there that's had pets for so long that when you have them put to sleep, you know what, I'm not even going to talk about that. It's just too hard for me. I love animals. I really, really do. You know, if I can just break mine from coming up into the room to get up in the litter box, that it's just disgusting, number one. And number two, I'm exhausted from having to continuously run her in and out, until 1 o'clock this morning, and then all day today. I'm tired, people. I'm real tired. I told my husband I need a break. I need a good night's sleep. Absolutely good night's sleep. Alright, beautiful people. Y'all come back now and you hear.